What's going on, guys? Welcome to week 2 of the Lost Woods Draft League Season 3. I am Ronald, coach of Waltham Watchhogs, and we have what's going to be a really fun matchup today. We are playing Keon, coach of the Massachusetts Mareeps, in what is going to be a very fun matchup. Um, I'm starting off the season 0-1. Keon started off 1-0 in a win against, I believe he played Patrick. Um, and it just looks like both ways going to be a really fun matchup. So um, we'll go over the matchup, look at the team, and see what the plan is. So if we look at Keon's team, ignore the UFC stuff I was searching up earlier. Um, as I've been getting a ton of highlights, and I think UFC 319 is on tomorrow. I might watch that when I get back from NEI. Um, the pre-mock plan is actually what we are sticking with. So if we pull up Keon's team here, um, Keon has a very unique team, a lot of smaller, good, solid pieces. Starting off with the Solomons as his first overall pick, really a can do anything, can do nothing Pokemon. I should take my earbud out before it bothers me. Um, Indeedee with another fast Mon that can just clip terrain, get going. Um, Politoed and Ludicolo for a soft rain mode. Gengar just for great special attack. Gallade, which we will touch more on this in a minute. A Magmortar for Follow Me. Alcremie for Decorate. And then overall solid pieces in the back with Scizor, Lamora, Mabostiff. Really just a really with a lot of the pieces, it's really just balanced all throughout. There's no really high point of the roster, but there's no low point exactly. When what you could argue your worst Pokemon being Mabostiff and Alcremie, you're in a pretty good spot. Um, but the team against mine has some interesting pieces. Everything is slower than my team. But you have a dual attack from the Solomons with on double intimidate. You have Gallade, which sharpness Sacred Sword just can blow up Archaludon. Follow Me Flame Body is super bad into Mousehold. Or super good into Mousehold. Ludicolo can take advantage of my rain mode. My cat is sneezing on my TV stand. Um, Overall, just like a lot of really niche stuff. Um, that can work out really well paired together. So we're bringing a team that I really enjoy, I think is interesting to play, and we're starting it off. Let's start with the first mon on the team I had, which is this Choice Scarfed Pelipper. This thing will outspeed um, the entirety of Keon's team. We have Muddy Water, Hurricane, Ice Beam, Tailwind. Muddy Water, Hurricane, Ice Beam, all just really good coverage moves. I am worried about running Muddy Water over Weather Ball, but I think Muddy Water is more valuable in what I need in this case. Specifically, yes, it zoom out Magmortar, but to be fair, I honestly can't really justify. Other than I just want to click Muddy Water. The Muddy Water or Weather Ball will either be the reason I win or be the reason it haunts me. Because I don't know if Keon wants to bring Follow Me on Indeedee. Um, like in hindsight, maybe it should have been Weather Ball, but like it's 6:15, we play in 15 minutes. I'm not that worried about it. Um, right? Yeah, I need to stop doubting myself in these last second scenarios, which I completely will and realize that this is not updated. Um, So yeah, the thing with Pelipper is we'll be able to tell if Salamence, Indeedee, or Mabostiff are scarfed because they will outspeed us. Um, so pretty good info. Keon's a good enough player that he'll know that this is scarfed very quickly, depending on what he leads. So I have to play around that. Following up, we are bringing Overquill as well. The double Intimidate is going to make us bring Clear Amulet. We're running Poison Jab, Throat Chop, just really good coverage into Keon's team. Um, Poison is specifically for the Ludicolo, and Alchemy will also take a hit, and then the entirety of the team can get hit by these dark type moves. Glamora is really the only thing. No, Glamora doesn't even wall it. This thing can hit the entire team. Really, really solid. And we are doing some fun stuff. We are going to pair Acid Spray alongside the Pelipper to just do even more damage. And we're also going to pair that with a Power Herb Sturdy Archaludon. Um, this thing is Electroshot Draco Thunderbolt with Protect. Like I said, we're running Sturdy because Gallade just blows this entire team up. So no matter how much defense, it's not going to be enough. We can take it. I'm expecting the Gallade to be Scarfed. I think that's where the Scarf will come out. Because it should be able to catch the Electrode. If I'm not mistaken, 145. It should be able to catch the Electrode or get really, really close. Um, so we are running Power Herb, so I can sit not in rain. In mocks, Overquill Archaludon was often a really, really good lead for me, especially in game 1 with the Power Herb being hidden. And it's got Pelipper, so you're not really going to guess that. Overall, Arch is like, we'll bring it under Tailwind if we want to just Electroshot, or we'll pair it next to Overquill, or we'll pair it next to Custap Berry, Symbiosis, Florges, a set I'm super excited about. It's built to live a Life Orb Psycho Cut from Gallade, and it is slower than Gallade as well. So if Keon wants to go for a Trick Room setup, he cannot, because Alchemy will be the only thing that slows. So we're running Moonblast, Deep Gleam to get around Follow Me stuff, Energy Ball, and Pollen Puff for coverage. No real need for me to run Protect on this thing, in all honesty, because I want this thing to drive in Trick Room. The goal with Custap Berry is to, 1, surprise Keon if Florges ever gets low, and 2, Power Herb Custap Berry. Because when the Power Herb goes up, the Custap Berry moves over, and he has very little time to react to it because Sturdy will live. I think Keon knows Sturdy is coming, but I'm going to play around it anyway. What else we can do with Custap Berry is pass it to Sash Samurott. We are bringing Aqua Cutter and Ceaseless Edge this week. I really like Spikes in the matchup, and then Sucker just for whatever. The double Dark types here really help against Indeedee, and preventing that from wanting to show, because the Indeedee can run D-Gleam or Expanding Force as their best moves, which are not great. And the final piece to this team that we're running is just a Screens Meowstic with Thunder Wave, because if the Indeedee gets deterred, Thunder Wave just guarantees all the speed that we want in our favor. We can always hit the Salamence with it. And yeah, overall, really solid team. I'm not going to risk running Expanding Force because I think Keon wants to run Expanding Force and Imprison. So we're just going to stick with Sidekick, just to be safe. The speed tiers on this team are, in my opinion, really interesting. If we look at Keon's team, the Gallade is the thing I am most focused about. So the speed order, we are running a max speed 150 Samurott, followed by a 149 Overquill, followed by a 148 Archaludon, followed by a 146 Meowstic. All of these will outspeed. Overquill and Swift Swim obviously outspeeds, but in case Pelipper does not come, which there is a solid chance it doesn't, it'll work. And then Florges is just the Trick Room. So really spade, really layered. I'm going to call this team like the blue team, because everyone's blue. I purposely made Florges blue because I thought it was funny. But yeah, overall, I think it's a much better matchup for me than last week. And even then, it's not a good it's not an easy matchup. I think this team is really a lot of the trying to prove myself as a team builder with this team, that I can bring a bit of interesting stuff. I get my Florida Skull out of the way, and I think Cuss That Berry is a really cool because it was Assault Vest, but at the end of the day, Arch doesn't want Assault Vest with this build. So yeah, but looking forward to playing. Keon's a really, really good player. Whether I win or lose to him today, I'm probably going to lose to him in round 3 tomorrow of the New England Invitational. So that will be fun. But looking forward to it. It's always a lot of fun playing Keon. Our matches are either over in 10 minutes or take an hour. So we'll see which one we decide on today. But I am now going to freak out over whether I want to run Muddy Water or Weather Ball at the last minute. But I hope you guys enjoy the match, and I will see you during the match and after it's done. So this has been a long intro, but we'll see you then. How are we doing, Oxtail? I'm assuming this is someone. I forgot who it was. Alright, let's fix Mike. And we'll get going in just a moment. Oh, it's Ivan. How we doing, Ivan? Hello. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Jake. Let's see how we end up today on this game of Pokemon. Super scary team here. I was slightly doubting part of my prep before, but we're gonna roll with it and see how it ends up. Yeah, let's get it. Alright, here we go. Let's see the team. Alright, Magmortar. This is what we thought. No Salamence, it's good. The Gengar might be a bit problematic. Blade will be problematic. I think we go with the... Do we run the safe lead that we had? Probably. And... Alright, so... No Indeedee, no Salamence. Otherwise, the rest of this we got correct. This is gonna be Sass Gengar, probably Sass him. Nope. Oh, Ludi's fake out pressure. Alright, we're gonna go the hard water first to start off. Yeah, pretty effective team, no Intimidate, but I had to bring Flamulet on Overflow anyway. Here's our Mega Order. Oh, we got the accuracy goes. Alright, no Astro. Probably, yeah, I was definitely going for the Thunderbolt there. He knows in the Scarf now, probably. This king is Gengar. Probably Bullet Punch coming out here. Gengar is probably clicking on. Do we make sure he puts Bullet Punch? He couldn't miss Bullet Punch. Oh, that's Scarf Gengar. Scarf Gengar? Scarf Gengar. Good to know. No real reason. Yep, alright, not max speed. Good work. And everything gets 2 moves here. Black Knife definitely delayed. Alright, pretty clean game 1. That's smart. Oh, I revealed Thunderbolt and I didn't need to. I was gonna reveal Thunderbolt anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Or maybe it was. Yeah, I was gonna say clicking Thunderbolt, but it's fine. Alright, so we've learned Scarf Gengar in some moves left. Bug Bite, maybe not Bullet Punch, which is interesting. Thunder, this thing is Scarf. Protect, honestly not that much info learned, which is really surprising to say game 1. He knows a ton on me though, so yeah, the Thunderbolt was a mistake, but probably not. We can still pretty safely lead over Quill and Pelly though, because what's he gonna do about it? I mean, his play is Ludicolo, Thunder that, but I just kind of destroy him afterwards. Does he know I'm still? Yeah, he 100% knows I'm still. There's no reason not to do this. I could bring screens actually. Yep, alright, this is what we expected. So he's gonna Thunder the Pelly and fake out the Overquill, but I'm honestly kind of fine with that. He doesn't really have another play that he can do. Yep. Thunder and Pelly's gonna come out here. Yep. That's totally fine. You get Arch in position. That's fine. I think he feels really pressured here. So Bullet Punch is going to take me out here. Or it should take me out. That's a great play. That thing has to be banded, I want to say. But I definitely gave up a bit too much info right there. Oh yeah, Electroshot's disabled. Bullet Punch picks up. Yeah, this ending is kind of on me here. I was in a very good spot and I blew up. Oh, that's fine though. Yeah. Actually, it might not be over. So we learned Lord. But this guy, I believe, is choice banned. I should have protected there as well. I'm just making too many mistakes. I might be able to still win this. Too many careless mistakes there. That's on me. It's fine. Set a roll at the end, maybe. But, the cursed body was also really unfortunate. But we got more info, so we know we're should be banded. Sacred Sword, Life Orb. Then you are Fake Out. And I know I'm faster all around. Do we let the info loose this turn? I mean, he's got an on-bird at this point. Yeah, I think the game came down to if I made the safe play, or it was a 50-50 if he protects or if he doesn't, and I didn't take the safe play there, so it happens. If this kills me, or if this scissor kills me, I'm just stupid. Okay. He knows this is coming as well. That really sucks. It is the Ludi. Yep, alright. Gallade against yeah. No. This very well could be trickling coming out here. That's a full chance. That's a pretty big break for me. Because I just get more pressure. He's got to get some turns right. That's his biggest issue here, and he's just going to get muddied watered over and over. Nice. Alright, we locked up. Muddy water might be the greatest move of all time. Alright, we take those. And 2 accuracy misses to end it off. Alright. Yeah. So game 2 I could have played better, but it was honestly a few 50-50s. Very solid game 1 and game 3, so. Ivan, thank you for the prep again this week. I really appreciate it on short notice. Alex, I think that's you in chat. Thank you as well for helping with team ideas. But yeah, pretty good week. We'll take it. Yeah, no, I just thought that was how much Scissor did, and I was like, game 2, I was like, yeah, but if I protected that turn and I killed Ukulele next turn, I just got it. I would have got it right, and it happens. But still, very happy with what happened, even though I lost game 2. So I could have closed it out in 2 games, but it is what it is. But still, pretty good game overall. So GG's Keon. Ivan, I will see you next week. No prep, no mocking together this week. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Alright, Pokemon. I turned my Switch off instead. Solid. That's all I really have to say about that. I thought I prepped well. I definitely was a bit off on some information I should have been on top of. I should have realized that was Banded Scizor game 1. I identified Scarf Gengar, which is really good. I've been told me that Scizor was going to be a big issue, and I didn't respect it at all, and I needed to. 50-50's wrong in game 2, but game 1, I let loose a ton of info. Game 2, lost the 50-50s. Game 3, I think I played very well, and got an accuracy drop. But at the end of the day, the drop didn't really matter, so we take those. It was a very good game. Yeah, I'm glad to get in the win column. But we get ready for Ivan next week. Super fun. I am disappointed I didn't get to use the Cusset Buried Florges. It wouldn't have mattered though, because Bullet Punch Scizor came. So it's what it is. Very happy this week, and I will see you guys next week. So goodbye.